Hey, it's Matt Lancer, voice of Anakin Skywalker here. You're watching the Super Awesome Geek Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Super Awesome Geek Show. I'm John, and today we're going to be talking about Tron. Yes, we have Tron figures to talk about. So the reason I've got this out is I had recently found this guy, saw him he was only like $15, so I grabbed him. I couldn't leave him sitting on the table. And it got me thinking that we haven't done videos on the Tron figures. And with all this stuff going on about the HasLab and other things that are coming out related to Tron, it's time that we took a look at all the 4 Tron figures. We're not going to be going over the Warrior this particular episode. I think we're going to start with the good guys. We're going to look at Flynn, and we're going to look at Tron himself. Tron was an interesting line of figures. I liked having them as kids because they went along with Star Wars and G.I. Joe and my Adventure People figures and other things because they were a 5 POA, about 4-inch figure. It just kind of fit in with everything else that we were playing with at the time. So, and they were clear, which was cool, because we loved clear plastic figures. So let's go take a look at Flynn and Tron. All right, so here we go, guys. We've got Flynn on the left in blue and Tron himself on the right in purple. These are the original figures from TOMY. 1981 is the date stamp on the back of these figures as far as when they were made. And I think they're pretty darn cool. These have been in the collection for quite a long time. I think over 20 years they've been in my collection. They're not the originals that I had as a kid because I think we only had the Warrior and maybe Flynn. I think we had the blue one and the red Warrior, and those got lost, destroyed over time. Tron here is who we're starting with. He looks really cool with all these lines and things around him. He's a purple kind of clear figure. You can't really see the clear purple on this guy as much as you can with like the blue or the red figures sometimes. But it's a really cool action figure, 5 POA. It's just got legs that move and arm, shoulder and hip joints that move, and then the head turns. You'll note on the date stamp it says TOMY Japan on the top, 1981 Walt Disney on the bottom. We'll put him up on the roundabout and spin him around for you. A lot of times the paint on these Tron figures is worn off. So when I was collecting them about 20 years ago, I was trying to find decent versions. They're not mint by any means, but they are very decent, very good looking figures. And I wanted to try and do the glow, but with this light, and it really only made his feet glow and a little bit of the chest. And then we have Flynn here. Here's Flynn. Flynn was the blue figure, and he's kind of got a satchel on it that's covering up. He had some kind of clothing on that was covering up half of the I don't know, what do you want to call it, sci-fi lines? Almost like circuitry lines that were on the figures. And again, you can see some of the wear in this one in particular. It's very easy to rub off the paint. So oftentimes you'll find these with the paint rubbed off. Flynn from the back here. Yeah, he's a cool looking figure. There are holes in the back for the discs. These things did originally come with discs. And again, you can see the TOMY Japan 1981 Walt Disney on the legs. The discs, I don't think I have any of the weapons for any of these Tron figures that you're going to see. We're going to do the bad guys. We'll do Sark and the Warrior in a future video. But I don't have any of the weapons for these. I've been thinking of getting some from 3D printed guys so I can have them, because the weapons alone will cost you around $40 for these at least. And the blue really does shine through with the light when I turn on the light. Now, one thing I want to point out is NECA did recently do these, and you'll see the NECA China and then the copyright Disney with no date. That's how you know, if you want to compare the two here, you can see it. That's how you can tell if you've got an original from the 80s or one of the modern NECA redos, because otherwise they look very much the same. And now what I want to do is compare them to Star Wars figures, because so many of us kids played with these with our Star Wars figures, but I don't think it wasn't until I pulled these out for the video that I actually realized that these are quite a bit bigger than Star Wars and Adventure People. And I really didn't realize that. In my head, they were exactly the same, but they're not. You can see that there's a clear difference between the Star Wars and the Tron figures. And I really didn't notice that difference. The Tron are a lot bulkier. They have bigger feet. They have larger arms. The head, they're wider in the shoulders. Like, everything about them is bigger and bulkier than a typical Star Wars figure. And the other one we thought was cool, being like, liking clear figures when we were kids. We thought the Adventure People clear figures, the X-Ray people, were pretty cool. And I remember thinking when I was a kid that they could fit in with Tron figures. But now that I'm seeing them as an adult, the Adventure People are even shorter than Star Wars and way short compared to the Tron figures. And when you look at them side by side, you almost wonder how we ever thought they could fit in with each other, because they really don't. I mean, he almost is a head taller than the Adventure People. It's kind of crazy. In my kid brain said these were the same size, but when you really look at them side by side, it's clear that they're nowhere near the same size. So that's pretty interesting. It's funny how the difference is between our kid brains and the real facts. Yeah. All right, well, I guess that's our look at the first two Tron figures, Flynn and Tron himself. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did you have the Tron figures? Do you want them if you don't have them? And what's your take on these guys? Cool or not cool? And speaking of comments, last time we looked at the nose diver. What a weird toy that thing was, right? And Stephanie said, I used to love Thundercats. Snarf is a great name for a pet cat. What she's referring to is that my brother and I actually named our cat Snarf after the character in the Thundercats. So thanks a lot, Stephanie. Appreciate you watching as always. And thank you for leaving a comment. If you want to see your comment highlighted in a future video, just leave a comment below this video, and maybe sometime in the future you will get picked. Wouldn't that be awesome? And now I want to try something new that might stay with the channel. What year did TOMY make Tron figures? We're going to do a little bit of trivia here. What do you guys think? Was the answer A, 1979, B, 1980, C, 1981, or D, 1982? Put your answer in the comments below, and in a future video, we'll give you the answer. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you think of the Tron figures, and I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Stay awesome out there, everybody. See ya! Hey guys! Do you need a new cuddly friend in your life? Well, head on over to the Super Awesome Geek Show spread shop, link in the description below, and get yourself a new furry friend. These stuffed toys can be yours right now. Head on over. The Super Awesome Geek Show is part of the Super Awesome Geek Show network. Please check the description below and subscribe to the channels that interest you.
I am John, Wookiee impersonator and Aladrin warlock with the Warriors of the Stars. Along came Jason, my bearded friend. Fabulous secret ideas revealed to me the day he came to my house and said, I want to make a podcast! Only 2 others share this secret.
I am Chris Visions. I like walks on the beach, sunsets, poodles.
What's up, everybody? Morphin' time.
Hi, I'm Rick Remender.
Rob, the artist.
Hey everybody, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm Mr. Isabella.
Hi, this is Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano.
Robbie Amell. What's up, guys?
Today I have special guest Mike Selinker.
You do indeed.
We're working on Black Science.
Bob McLeod, creator of the New Mutants. I've been working for Marvel and DC Comics for the last 40 years. Brian Herbert.
About a year ago, I've got a Twitter site. I couldn't get my own name. Somebody took my name.
And we have special guest Gus Lopez.
Oh, hey guys, I'm thrilled to be on.
Robin Hobb is here.
Working on a trilogy called The Fitz and the Fool.
Livio Raimondelli.
Appreciate it. I'm a big Transformers fan, G1 fan myself.
Together, we started talking about toys, comics, games, and movies on the Super Awesome Geek Show!